Hey YouTubers, it's me, Mustin07, and today I have a compilation of trains for you all. We're going to see lots of trains that are common in the modern era of American railroading, including some trains you don't see every day, so get set for some real trains. Let's begin with a normal modern freight train. It is mixed freight or manifest being led by two GE AC-44 CWs and is pulling a number of things. These first several cars are what is called hopper cars. They can carry all kinds of things from grain to phosphate. These next cars are bulkhead cars. They're used for carrying loads that need to be secured better so that way they don't slide around too much. These next ones are coil cars, which are used for carrying steel coils and enclose them. And these are box cars, which are used for all kinds of things. And here's some more coil cars, another bulkhead car. Passenger trains are another kind of train that is common to see, especially considering that in recent years, passenger service in America has experienced a resurgence. This is the Amtrak Downeaster, a service that runs several times a day between Boston, Massachusetts to Brunswick, Maine. Hey look, the engineer is waving to the camera. Wave back and get set, because we're going to look at some steam engine action next. The steam engine we're looking at today is Canadian Pacific number 2816, nicknamed the Empress. It is an H1B Class 464 Hudson type steam locomotive built by the Montreal Locomotive Works in 1930. It is one of only a few left, and it recently went on a tour across the United States, Canada, and Mexico to celebrate the merger of Kansas City Southern and Canadian Pacific into the new CPKC system. The first railroad to ever span across the United States, Canada, and Mexico as one contiguous rail network. And here it is backing into the yard where it remained on display for a few hours so people could take pictures before it resumed the tour that evening. Here they're draining excess water from the boiler. The locomotive is idling now and does not need to maintain a high boiler pressure. It takes a lot of work to maintain a steam locomotive too. This guy is getting out and cleaning the side rods to prevent buildup. Hey, that's not a real train. Right, it's not, but it was part of the tour when it stopped in Shreveport. There are many other rail vehicles that aren't real trains, such as this maintenance truck called a high railer that has wheels for both the rails and the roads. Repair crews ride on the rails on these trucks to inspect the track for damage, as when trains roll over the rails, they cause significant wear over time. Only 20 years ago, it was common to see trains with very diverse lash-ups of locomotives on the main line. However, today, that is a somewhat rare occurrence. However, that doesn't mean that you won't see diverse locomotives from time to time, such as this lash-up being led by an SD40-2 and a -944 CW. Now we're going to look at a few lash-ups of locomotives that you might occasionally see on the main line. Have you ever seen this diverse of a lash-up? Hey, Grey Ghost locomotive. Well, have you ever seen this diverse of a lash-up of locomotives? Something you may have seen on the other trains is that some of the engines belong to a different railroad. This is called foreign power, or when some or all of the locomotives on a train are being operated on rail lines owned by a different railroad. In Shreveport, it is very common to see Norfolk Southern locomotives like this one right here. Here's some more Norfolk Southern power. Sometimes you will see even less common foreign power, such as this BNSF train that's coming through Shreveport. And even better, you might sometimes see locomotives with rare paint schemes, like this leading locomotive here. And sometimes you could even see the Canadian National Railroad from our friendly neighbor to the north. Now let's take a quick look at a switching operation. These locomotives are assembling a long train at Union Pacific's Riverfront Yard. And now they're backing up to couple up to another cut of cars. A lot of old locomotives smoke a lot like that. And off they go. Alright, here comes the long train. See if you can count the number of cars, and see if you can figure out what kind of car there are most of. Sometimes, railroads will paint locomotives in special colors. These are called heritage units. This is KCS number 4006, and it was painted to honor our veterans. Here it is from another location. It has just left the yard and is heading eastbound on CBKC's Vicksburg subdivision. Well, I hope you enjoyed that train compilation. That is about it for this video, so stay tuned for more train videos in the future.